Excellent, thank you. What an absolutely outstanding way to start a day. A little selfishly, I was literally able to just walk down the hill from the top of Horseshoe into the valley to join you this morning. So Laura, thank you for making my commute very easy. I'm with you briefly and then I'm off to Iroquois Falls, where we will land and search out for some cell signal, where we can do 2 online meetings before we head off to a crime scene, and then a series of back-to-back meetings, and I expect that we'll get back to Horseshoe Valley about 11 o'clock tonight. So Tom, thank you to you for grounding me this morning. Every time I have the opportunity to listen to your teachings, I truly benefit, and in the moment I feel myself having the opportunity for personal and professional growth. And to all of the ceremonial drummers, the partnership that we have between Rama Police and OPP not only makes me extremely grateful, but proud to serve alongside you in the same area and watch the difference that you're making for our members and for community each and every day. Miigwech for what you do and how well you do it. Tom, you mentioned listening with our heart, and Laura referenced that this is a public safety leadership conference, but it is about people. And Tom, there is so much value in your suggestion to us this morning in listening with our heart. If we truly open up our hearts as leaders and lead from our hearts, that is where we will find authentic leadership. That is where we will find our ability to connect with people, to make meaningful change, and to provide the service to those that are relying upon us each and every day. Laura's reminder that it is about people. Every single one of you that are in the public safety sector, whether you are an emergency room doctor or nurse, whether you are a firefighter, a paramedic, a corrections officer, a police officer, a member of the Canadian Armed Forces, I suspect you were called to this profession with a deep intrinsic need to serve, with a desire to protect, with the ability to make a difference. And it's not long after you're in each one of these respective careers that you come to the sudden realization that you are only a person, and there is only so much that you can do. And the challenges that we face and the trauma that we see and the changes that are failed around us to get to a place we are a better society weighs on us. None of us are superheroes. And as we enter into this profession, many of us thought that we would be superheroes. Superheroes do not exist, but supermen and superwomen do. And those are those individuals that bravely wear a uniform, carry a badge, or dedicate themselves to the health and well-being of public safety personnel across this country. And to each and every one of you, I am extremely grateful for the sacrifices that you have made and the differences that you have contributed to. Over the next 2 days, please take the opportunity to be kind to yourselves, to listen to what the experiences are going to be presented, how they are going to be shared, and to challenge yourself as to how you can apply that, as Laura said, not only to your learning, but to your unlearning. Do not expect perfection of yourselves. None of us are perfect, but let's not let perfection stand in the way of progress. As leaders, there are 3 key elements that we all must possess if we are truly going to lead. We must be compassionate. Compassion is the foundation of any effective leader. We must be responsible. And what we are seeking is greater not responsibility, not recognition, and not rank. Those leaders that are effective, those leaders that are followed, those leaders that are able to create an environment where people are able to flourish and succeed are doing it out of a true desire of responsibility versus recognition. And lastly, as leaders, we need to be courageous, because there is nothing more difficult than leadership. You are challenged to make the most difficult decisions in the most trying situations. You should be leaning in on the most difficult days for your people and for their families. And that is much easier said than done. Make no mistake about it, it takes courage. But when we find the courage, when we're founded in compassion, we're driven by a sense of responsibility, and we truly lead from our hearts, the differences that we make are immeasurable. And never be fooled. Leadership has absolutely nothing to do about rank. Some of our most influential, impactful, important, and relied upon leaders are constables, frontline corrections officers, paramedics that are serving in the fields, firefighters that are riding on the backs of trucks. These are our peer supporters that are trusted and relied upon by those that they serve alongside. So for those of us that do have rank, it comes with additional responsibility. But we are not always, nor should we be, the most impactful and influential leaders. As Laura has said, we need to empower others. But with that empowerment needs to be enablement. We need to provide the training. We need to provide the permission. We need to have the courage to say, it's okay not to be okay, but it's okay to be okay. And we all must take personal responsibility for our own health and well-being. In closing, thank you for coming together over the next 2 days. To those of you that serve in our communities, thank you for your selfless dedication to duty. Thank you for putting others first, and find the opportunity to put yourself first. For those that are in leadership roles, let us never forget that we truly only have one responsibility as public safety leaders. That's to ensure the safety and well-being of our people. Because when the citizens of this province call 911, it's not the commissioner that's showing up. It's not a chief that's showing up. It's not a manager that's showing up. It is a front-line worker. We all have a responsibility to create safe workplaces, to ensure that our members feel valued, respected, and understood. And I hope that each of you will walk away at the end of the 2 days, not only inspired, but empowered to make the changes in all of our organizations that our members should not only expect, but deserve. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your commitment you've expressed by being here. And make wedge to each and every one of you. God bless you, and please enjoy the next 2 days. Laura, in closing, 32 years with the Ontario Provincial Police. You served every single day with a passion and with a purpose. That was not imposed on you, but that was intrinsically gifted to you. The most impactful public safety personnel are driven by purpose, they're driven by passion, and they're rewarded by increased responsibility. Your 32 years with the OPP came to an end, but your commitment to service, your dedication to our organization, and your vision of supporting public safety personnel across this country continues to lead all of us in a manner that challenges us to both do better and be better. So make wedge to you, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.